Hello, everybody. Julie Cloutier here from Own Your Power. How are you? And welcome to How to Make 2020 Your Epic Life. Now, before we start, I just wanted to let you know that there is still time for you in 2019 to lay down that foundation, to begin to implement, to get yourself into action so that 2020 will be epic. Okay. A lot of people, what they do is that they wait till January 1st or the first week of January to begin implementing these new ways of being or new ways of living, which is fine. But why not start now and be ahead of the game? So by the time 2020 rolls in, you will already have had implemented some strategies, the ones that I'm going to share with you today. Okay. So for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Julie Cloutier. I'm an intuitive life strategist and the owner of Own Your Power, which is an online business, a mentoring and coaching online business for women who are struggling, who are facing some life challenges, who want to move forward, but they're not too sure exactly how to do it. And that's where I come in. So I help them with their mindsets. I help them with intuitive numerology because I'm a certified intuitive numerologist, and also with their energy because I am a certified naturopathic energy practitioner. So I truly believe that when we address everything that we are, which is body, mind, and soul, that's when we're able to really do the healing and really move forward and tap into our greatness, tap into our personal power. So let's dive into how we're going to have you make 2020 the most epic year ever. Okay. Now, the first thing you need to do is have clarity. You need to be crystal clear as to what it is that you want in life. And being a numerologist, this year in 2019 was a universal year 3. And 3 is all about self-expression. It's all about finding out what it is that you want, what it is that makes you happy. So it's perfect. The energy is perfect for you to start asking yourself these questions if you haven't already. So ask yourself, what is it that I truly want? That's step number 1. And I want you to write it down. You need to write this down because this is going to be your plan of action. Okay? Because just wishful thinking just keeps being just a wish. It doesn't manifest. It doesn't bring in what it is that you want in life. In order to manifest all the things that you want, you need to put action behind it. And how will you be able to put action behind something when you don't even know what it is that you want? Do you understand? So I want you to write down what it is that you want. Now, if you don't know what you want, then I want you to write down what it is that you don't want. Sometimes it's easier. Okay, so write that down. If you're not sure what it is that you want, then write down what you don't want. And then you'll look at that, like let's say you don't want to be unhealthy anymore. Well, now let's look at the opposite. The total opposite of that is I want to be healthy, right? So write these things down. Okay, and you can even pause this recording as you're doing it. And once you have this list, and I really want you to be honest with yourself. What is it that you truly want? Body, mind, and soul. What is it that you want? Now I want you to prioritize. Okay, now how are you going to prioritize? Now, some people, what they do is that they will choose amongst all of what they wrote down, they will choose the one thing that they want the most and start working on that. Other people, what they do is that they will choose the one thing that they're kind of sort of already doing, but want to really master it and perfect it. Okay. And some people do that because, well, it's easier to actually live those successes, right? It's easier for them to reach that goal. So whatever it is that you want to do, I want you to choose one. just one of those things. Okay, so let's take that example where you want to be healthy. You want to be healthier. Now, what I want you to do is, well, what would that feel like? What would that look like? I want you to dissect that one thing that you chose amongst all of them. Okay, so let's continue with that example. Okay, so I want to be healthy. What does it look like? Well, I'll be able to fit in those jeans that I have hanging in my closet. You know, they've been hanging there for about 3 years now, or 3 months, whatever. What would it look like? Well, you know, I would look more confident. You know, I would look more healthier, have a nice glow. I would, what would it look like? I want you to write that down. Now, what would it feel like? Well, I would feel more confident, obviously, if I were healthier. I would feel more energetic. I would feel more vitality. I'd feel sexier, right? You see where I'm going? So I want you to write down what would it look like and what would it feel like. Okay? Now, once you have that down, I want you to ask yourself, what are my beliefs regarding that goal that I want to reach? What are my beliefs? What do I think about that? So let's take my example. I want to be healthier. So what do I think about when it comes to health, to being healthy? Now, there could be some positive beliefs and there can be some negative ones. And I really want you to take your time. I want you to take your time. Take your time with this one, because there are some gremlins that are hiding. Okay, you have some limited beliefs behind these goals. That's why you haven't reached them yet. Okay, so you want to start asking yourself, well, what do I believe? So I'll give you some examples. Okay, so for the health, well, I believe that, well, you know, now that I'm a mom and I'm in my 40s, it's normal that, you know, I don't have a fit body. Maybe that's one of my beliefs. Maybe I believe that, well, to be healthy, oh my God, I'd have to go to the gym, or I'd have to start jogging or something, which I hate. And then I'd have to cut out my favorite breakfast, which is like, you know, pancakes and bacon, and I don't want to. You see where I'm going? So I want you to start writing down all of your beliefs regarding that. And I really want you to take a look at these beliefs, especially the ones that are limiting you. Because once we discover them, then we can start addressing them. Okay? Now, once you have that, I want you to go even further, a little deeper, and I want you to write your why. Why? Why do you want to reach that goal? Let's take my example again. Why do I want to be healthy? Why do I want to be healthier? What's my purpose? Why? Why? And also, what will I get if I do reach my goal, but what will I not achieve? Or what will I not get if I don't achieve my goal? So my purpose behind being healthier is that I can show up as my best, the best version of myself. The purpose behind becoming healthier is that I can be there for my kids. I can be this healthy mom and be a role model. That's my why. So that I'm able to go after all of my dreams and all my desires and have that vitality and that energy to spend on all of these beautiful projects and ideas. I want to be healthier because I want to be able to be there when my grandchildren are born and spend quality time with them. That can be some of your whys as well. Okay. And what happens if I do achieve it? Well, everything I just said. But what happens if I don't? If I don't achieve that goal, if I don't, put action into it, what's going to happen? Well, I'm definitely not going to show up as my best self. I can become really sick and end up in the hospitals all the time, or in the clinics at the doctors, and be stuck on medication, which I don't want. I definitely won't be an active grandmother, and I won't grow old with my partner. So you really have to take a look at what is it that you're going to lose if you don't do this. Okay? Now, once you write all these things down, I want you to start building that strategic planning. I want you to start writing what 3 steps, what 3 strategies can you start doing today to get closer to that goal? What can you do now? Baby steps, 3 strategies, 3 things that you can do now so that you can start seeing yourself achieving these goals, right? So, for instance, if I take my example of being healthier, what could I start doing today? Well, I could start taking walks. I can start walking, 15-minute walk, 3 times a week. 3 times a week, I'm going to go and take a 15-minute walk. Another thing I could do is I can start reading, on nutrition, or follow some podcasts, or, go on YouTube and start really following those people who are experts in nutrition. I can really start learning more about nutrition, or even maybe take a nutrition course, or I could take a cooking course of some sort, and really learn how to feed my body good things, nutritious things. So, do you see where I'm going? So, I want you to really choose 3 strategies, 3 steps that you can start today and start implementing them. Okay. Now, the last part that I want you to do is that I want you to hold yourself accountable. And how are you going to do that? I invite you to post what it is that you have chosen as your goal right now, to achieve. I want you to post it in the Empowered Mystic group. Now, if you're not part of it, I'm going to leave a link for you to join it. And I want you to post it. And I want you to say, for 2020, this is what I'm choosing to do right now. This is the goal I'm setting for myself today, so that in 2020, I'm already in the process of achieving. And I will hold you accountable. I will comment and I will get back to you every other week to see how you're doing. And that is how you're going to succeed. When you are held accountable, when you have support, when you have someone cheering for you, that's when you can really, really build that momentum. That's when you start getting excited, because we're human, we're all human. We wake up one morning and we just don't feel like it anymore. We're dragging our butts out of bed. So it's fun, and it is so beneficial to have somebody rooting for you. And that's why I created the Empowered Mystic community, because I want us to be able to help each other out, to cheer each other on, okay, and to celebrate one another's achievements, successes, no matter how big or small they are. It doesn't matter, okay? And if you feel like you need that extra support, that extra guidance, then I invite you to reach out to me and book a clarity call with me, and we can start talking about these goals that you want to set for yourself and how my 90-day program can help you. It's called the Empowered Mystic. And like I just said, it's a 90-day program where you get me as your VIP intuitive life strategist, and I coach and mentor you. And this is an amazing time right now to actually enroll in the Empowered Mystic, because once again, you're going to be ahead of the game, because you will have started now instead of in January. And on top of that, you have me as your personal mentor and coach to hold you accountable and to encourage you and to support you and to celebrate you. So I hope that this live free webinar has helped you. And if you're catching the replay, no problem. Just, you can actually listen to it over and over again and just go through all my steps that I just shared with you. It's really going to help you start building that momentum, so that when 2020 comes, you're already going to be on your way to achieving your goals. So on that, I'm going to send you all a lot of love and a lot of light. And if you have any questions, or if you have any comments, then feel free to send them to me or write them in the comment box below. Ciao for now, everyone.